Hi, this is Brad Warren with Mythbusters, and I'm going to go over our project. Uh, what we were really trying to accomplish here was give you a one-stop site to really analyze tons of different aspects of COVID-19. With it being such a big part of our lives, and there being so many theories out there as to what spreads it, what prevents it, what indicators there are. We looked up a lot of rumors, a lot of things that just may be true, may not be true. There were a lot of correlations that don't really explain anything. And so we did some analysis to help uh, make some connect some dots that weren't being connected. And what we've done is through our narrative helped it'll map you through uh, the data and pick the correct slides so that you can follow along and reach some of the insights we were able to. And spoiler alert, what we were able to find was actually an incredible insight that accounts for a lot of the things that have not been explored. It turns out one of the biggest pieces that ties together the socioeconomic, the poverty, the political aspects of COVID-19 is the ability for an area's jobs to transition to telework. And we were able to explore that through our data and through the exploration of other sites available like the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. And so what we've done is you'll be able to click through each of the radio buttons for the narrative itself, but we also want there to be a ton of room for you to explore and make your own insights like we were able to. And that's why you're able to go through each state and on a national level and go through poverty, unemployment, and medium household income, population, and education levels. And there's many sub categories of each one of these. For instance, education has the percentage of adults that are incomplete in high school, that have a completed high school, some college, completed college, and you're able to compare those with different features of COVID-19, like cumulative cases, daily new cases, cumulative deaths, daily deaths, some of the really interesting ones, doctor visits, people wearing a mask, people tested for COVID, positive tests, and even people not tested who wanted tests. And so you are able to make some correlations that really no one's talking about yet. And you can do that on a state level for all 50 states, and also on the national level. And then furthermore, you can see the correlation on the national level and then compare it to the correlation on the state level. And that has led to some really interesting outliers, like why does this state really buck the trends? And that's what really helped with our narrative, and everything's collapsible and minimizable or maximizable. And furthermore, we went on to explore the tweets to see if people who were talking about COVID-19 on social media really were grasping the things that impact it. And what we were not really surprised to find is that one of the top things everyone's talking about is Donald Trump. And what we had found was a major factor was work, which is much farther down the list of things people are talking about. And in fact, in some states, not in the top 50 tweets at all, which is interesting when you see that work and the type of work you do is actually a huge indicator for the vulnerability for COVID-19. But we see that through some of the terms that politics is really the thing that has gotten tied into it the most. And you can view that as both a bar chart and a word cloud depending on what type of analysis you're trying to do. And even looking through this, you can see stuff like GOP genocide, stuff that is showing that how politically divisive this has gotten. So that's more beyond the quantitative data into the qualitative understanding that we blame this on politics, but there is a lot at stake that is not politically driven. And we invite you to explore the many factors we've brought together so that you can make your own analysis. But we were able to make the incredible insight of understanding that population density, education, median household income, all those things tie in together to show how easy it is to make an area's jobs into teleworking jobs. And we have some sources with the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. If you click through the narrative, you'll end up seeing those sources and being able to click on those, and you'll really find an interesting story that no one's talking about is some of the indicators of vulnerability for COVID-19. We're excited to have your feedback, and we're excited to see what insights you can draw. Have a good one.